Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new video from International Publishers Academy. Today's videos, guys, is gonna be about the skills that you need to take to make money with Amazon KDP. I'm actually recording this video because a couple of days ago I've been asked from a person that was trying already to publish self-publishing, and he basically was not getting any results. Okay, so I was going like, okay, Andreas, I'm hitting to you because I noticed your videos around and all this stuff, and I was wondering why, even though it's already a lot of time that I'm pushing myself to try to do more and doing this business, I'm still not making any money. So I'm thinking about to quit. I don't know if I should select another kind of online business to run, or basically just if business is not for me. So once I heard all of these things, basically I just answering back, questioning how many books did have been published. So the reply was, I published one book. So once I've been told this, basically I was thinking that nowadays a lot of people really do not want to make any kind of effort. I know that we live in a world full of distraction and all of these things, and the purpose of the society is to build up wasting time things, or any kind of those things that they do not let the people think about nothing at all. But in this case, we're talking about business and we need to put our work on it, guys. So it's impossible trying to make money with self-publishing, but it's basically just impossible to try to think to getting any kind of result by doing something new from scratch if you do not have any kind of set of skills. So when I was starting this business, actually the most important goal that I had was not trying to publish something and just hoping that I was trying to collecting the results, but I just started with a real and specific goal. So at the very beginning, I was about to hit the $1,000 a month as a specific and first goal, in order to trying to be able to touch that 10,000 a month, and then after all 30,000 a month. But I think is that you need to have goals and you need to have specific targets in order to grow and push yourself in order to make the most out of it. So much of doing self-publishing is not just about publishing books on Amazon, but it's trying to put your creativity on work and do it with the right approach, because there's not going to be anything out there that you can try to do without the right approach that is going to bring you anywhere. So you cannot pretend to getting any kind of results by publishing one book. I'm not saying that it's not possible to having results by publishing one book itself, because we had a lot of several and individual books that every time that they've been published, advertised and run with the Amazon ads, they bring us a lot of results. And also the same we can talk about our students, but that's something that come out with the experience, the knowledge, and a lot of time spent by working on the process. You cannot expect to start in something new and make 10,000 a month or even 1,000 USD a month just as a try. So that's totally impossible. So if the problem that you're facing with is that you cannot make any money, actually what you should wonder yourself is not if this is the right business, but actually if the approach that you're running this business with is the right one or not. Because I can guarantee you guys that the 90% of the times the problem is never the thing itself, it's never the business or the person, but it's just all a matter of the approach. Of course, doing business is not something that is possible to be done from all of the people. That's totally obvious, but at least if you want to take a shot on it, you need to know that you cannot do it with a Sunday mindset, and you need to put all the way in of your energy, work and time in order to take out the most out of it. It's not something that we can trying to do in a real and really soft way, especially if you're doing it by desiring very high standards and types of earning. Nothing comes as a case. So at the very beginning, for example, when I started this business, my focus was not about try to finding the right answer that was telling me that this business was not the right one for me, but what I questioned myself was, what do I need to do, act or think in order to align my personality to this business in order to make it grow. So never put yourself against the business, but trying to understand what or which kind of skills you need to develop to make correctly the business that you are involved in. So at the very beginning, since the focus was mostly related to publish as many books as possible, rather than now that if you guys already follow the channels and our videos, you know that nowadays you make money on KP only by publishing and promoting quality books. So the quantity is not anymore an element, but it's all a matter of quality. But at the very beginning, back time, as I was saying before, one of the things that was dividing the people that were not collecting results among the others that indeed were succeed was about publishing a lot of books. So even though the first one or the third or the fifth or the 10th didn't work, I never stopped myself at all until I got the first results. So at the same time, you don't even need to publish thousands or tens of books in order to get back the first proof that the business is actually working and it can bring you a lot of profit and money. But for sure, you need to try several times in several ways with several books, especially if you start at the beginning, to collect your own results. I'm gonna say that again, nothing is based on a case. And if you really want to make something works, you need to put all the energy that you have and go all the way in. If you're gonna think about it, there's nothing in life that brings you something pretty much worthable if you didn't pay enough price for it. So I understand that there are a lot of people out there that want to make a lot of money by doing self-publishing or an online business or doing any kind of entrepreneur path or way. But the thing is that everything starts from ourselves. The method or the model is never the problem, even though self-publishing is really actually the best way you run at the beginning. Moreover, if you don't have experience and especially you don't even have a lot of money aside, but you need to put the right effort on it. So as I was saying before, I've been published a lot of books and most of them at the very beginning were not working. I was working as a vendor, I didn't add a lot of money for them at all, but the only thing that I knew was that if I was not stopping myself, sooner or later I would have been successful. So even though I was spending a lot of time after work, a lot of money that I was collecting at a workplace that I was working at, and the books weren't working, I was sure that if it was not that one, it would have been the next one or the next one again or the next one again until I wouldn't have found the right one that would possible to bring my business on the next level and show me that actually was worth. So you need to have patience, and it's gonna take a bit of a time, especially if you start with this kind of a mindset and approach. I can guarantee you that it doesn't even worth to start it, because after it you're only gonna feel bad, because it's gonna be just another attempt of making money. You're gonna receive a huge delusion, and especially you're not gonna have the right and positive thoughts in order to make the next try on something else. So more than keeping this kind of approach and trying multiple things, just try to be focused on what you're doing, whatever the business or the theme actually is, but be focused on it until it's not gonna work. You need to work out, and especially once you already have the proof that what you are working at or involved in is working because of their results, because of seeing other people that they did it. If you want, you're able to be the next one, but you have to trust yourself and give yourself especially time. Nothing comes overnight, and the more higher is the goal that you want to achieve, the more patient you need to be, and you also need to pay the price. No matter if it's gonna be a time price, a matter of losing money, or a matter of anything else, you just need to know that if something has been done before, you can be the next one that will realize it. But be careful, because mindset, it's really everything and really makes the 99% of all the businesses game. So that's really important, and keep in mind these informations, because many of the people out there are usually talking about the technical stuff about self-publishing or many kind of little things that practice after practice everyone is able to improve and overcome, but unless you're not gonna change the approach to this business, I can guarantee you that you're never gonna gain any results. So the first things that you need to change is the mindset, and you need to ask yourself what's the real why that push you to doing whatever you're doing. Because when the why is big enough, the way or the method, it's never the problem. So that's all for today. Thanks for being watching. And if you are seeking for other informations to run your own self-publishing business, we as International Publishers Academy, we offer course, consultings, and path that guides the person from the very beginning until the desired goals. So that's all again for today. Have a good one. Bye.